What's up, YouTube? I'm here to do a reaction video to Black Gold Soul War Going On Outside. This is somebody I found in one of the YouTube groups I'm in, and I told him I'm showing some love on this channel and help build this channel like I'm trying to build my channel. So all of y'all out there, if y'all like this video, take the time to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave me a comment below. Also, if you know any artists that you think I do a good reaction video to, shoot me their links, and I get it done every Sunday that I can get it done. So I'm about to jump into Black Gold Soul War Going On Outside.
You want me to say something? Fine. I'll say something. You people. You're not a race. You are a virus. You destroy the world. Everything beautiful you poison. You drag us from our homes. You rape our daughters, murder our sons. You crack our spines and do all you can to break our will. You stab us. Then you put the knife in our hand and tell us it's our fault. And if you don't do it yourself, you stand by, close your eyes, and pretend there's nothing wrong. And then you pray to your God to silence our screams so that you can enjoy the happiness that we built for you with our blood. But it's not your fault. It's the only way you know how to be. And the only thing that will change anything is if another virus comes along and does to you what you do to us. And I hope that happens very soon.
There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind. There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind. There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind. There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind. Enemy lines have been crossed. Now it's martial law, FEMA camps, private prisons to incarcerators, all massive grave body bags, the millennial holocaust by the millions one by one as the bodies start to fall. Pollute the air we breathe, kill you with disease, chemtrails from the sky, rain on everything you eat, cause the enemy makes the body a battleground, so that way they can systematically break you down, control your every move, influence everything you do, make you believe that you have the power to choose, dumbing down your view, cause the Roger on the news, elect the select, don't get them too confused, they fund their propaganda like ISIS, hire actors to play out the crisis, like the crusade, but they use God to disguise it, and they use the Catholic Church to franchise it. There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind. There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind. There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind. There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind. It's all within the mind, it won't be televised. The systematic war that's happening outside. There's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. Dying just to live and living just to die. To the revolutionary, the answer revolution. Against those who salute and those who bring solution. Those who want to fuse and those who bring confusion. Now we're 3/4 of a human and that's their constitution. They could lynch me, cut off my feet, gun down my entire family. Treated like their property that they bought off Oxford Street, Memphis, Tennessee, and wonder why there's poverty. Race ride, 1866, they keep our history. Statue of a clan elite, no union for the black to see. They killed Dr. King, that they and southern hospitality. So back to life and back to reality. Stop planning for the war or be another casualty. There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind. There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind. There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind. There's a war going on outside, and every time I look around, they killing my kind.
I don't want to say I like that track there. He's spitting a lot of knowledge in there. You know, he acknowledging what's going on in his community, and not just what's going on in his community, but what's going on worldwide, nationwide. You know what I'm saying? And it's time for us to take a look at it and really realize where everything coming from, while they're teaching, and why things are going on in the world the way it is, and where it's coming from, because it's coming from a lot of places, and it's all over the media. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the main important reasons that I did start my YouTube channel, is to show the other side of being a black man, that what we see in the news, in the TV shows, the movies, the music, the R&B music. I mean, every image of a black man is destroyed nowadays, and it's up to us, the ones that know right for wrong, and know the right image of the right man. It's time for us to portray that and live up to it and keep it alive the best way we know how. You know, the only way I know to keep it alive is through my YouTube channel, through my children, and through my everyday actions. So that's the main reason I started my YouTube channel, because of stuff like this, tracks like this. You know what I mean? It's the world has done a 360 turnaround since the new millennium. You know what I mean? The value of men, the value of a black man has steadily been declining since 2000. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I acknowledge it and see it around Florida. So I'm pretty sure that since I see, I'm pretty sure there's others out there to see the same thing. Everything he talk about in this song is still going on today. It's been going on for centuries. And it's time to find a way to put an end to it all. But to put an end to it all, we got to change ourselves. Change starts with self. That's the most important thing. Change starts with self. You change yourself, then you think and see clearly enough to change others, to help others change their ways. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Bible say you can't pluck the fault, you can't pluck the flock out somebody else's eye without plucking your own eye out. You can't see others wrong without seeing your wrongs. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like this track, because a lot of stuff he talk about is still relevant today. You know what I'm saying? And this is my reaction to BlackGoldSoul, War Going On Outside. I love that track. Hey, I'm gonna send it to him, and hopefully he like this review, this reaction video.